IBC this year. Evertz will showcase the integration of its Studer Vista digital mixing consoles with the SDVN platform. This collaboration enhances live content production, offering advanced studio features and support for the SMPTE 2110 standard. The fusion promises efficiency and adaptability for studio production. So, Philip, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, it's interesting to see, you know, it used to be there's the video side and the audio side, and you were sort of maybe on the same router, potentially different routers, and you had Maddie and you had Dante, and now with IP you get this convergence and it's making it easier, and now we're seeing those broadcast control systems like the Evertz, you know, I don't want to say that audio is the second-class citizen, but it was always treated separate, now being treated as one integrated element. So I think it's going to, and a lot of this I think also comes from ISO 4 and ISO 5 becoming that standard and making it easier to do these integrations. But to some extent, it will make the adoption, if you're an Evertz house, to go Studer Audio because it's integrated. As they start to integrate more, or other manufacturers do those same types of things, I think you'll start to see a bit more of that. Although, you know, Mary's the expert in the audio side. Are people still saying, well, you know, I don't care what the video routing is, I'm a Studer house, or I am a you know, XYZ house?
I think that's going away, and thank goodness for things like 2110, because it puts everyone on the same field, and you don't have to be a Studer house or a this house or a that house. So that's hugely helpful. You know, I wondered when Evertz acquired Studer a couple of years ago what they were planning on doing, and this certainly gives us the answer to that. This will make it much easier for smaller production studios and even remote production, because it has over 2,000 bidirectional channels, or bidirectional controls.
Yeah, and I know that, you know, there's the two models. There's the one throat to choke. I want to buy everything from one company, versus I want best of breed. Not necessarily that it's always best of breed, but I'm wondering if we're moving back to this one throat to choke model. Is that more palatable?
Oh, you are saying exactly what I must have had 3 or 4 conversations in the last week about. We all thought we were moving towards this open standard, and now guess what? We're all moving back to our corners. It's really frustrating because it just takes away options.
Yeah.
A lot of us like having options.
Exactly. I want the best set of Legos possible.
Exactly.